Men whose names live on in legend and infamy right here on Movies with Mitch.
Fight for honor! Fight for your future! Fight for immortality!
In a war of the gods, Theseus is destined to be a great leader of men and will be remembered for generations.
There is one human who could lead them against Hyperion. It would be Theseus.
An action-packed, blood-soaked story of vengeance with all the staples of an epic adventure that you would expect. Though a very exciting and visually stimulating movie, the story ended up being very stale and humdrum, and really left you wanting more.
I don't know if I can do what Zeus asks of me, but you can see the future.
I cannot change the future. You can.
So I give Immortals, with a runtime of 1 hour and 50 minutes, a C-.
It's time this generation learned the difference between villain and hero. Even great men can be corrupted.
One man who struggled with his own demons rose to be one of the most powerful men in U.S. history, and his name was J. Edgar Hoover.
When morals decline and good men do nothing, evil flourishes. A society unwilling to learn from the past is doomed. We must never forget our history. We must never lower our guard.
A very intense biopic that relays a very powerful lesson that history is written by the victors. Many times, though, the movie jumps around the timeline, making it slightly difficult to follow. And at times, you get the feeling that you are only getting half of the story.
Do you remember that file we created on his wife?
Mrs. Roosevelt.
Will you make a copy for me, please?
Is that legal?
Sometimes you need to bend the rules a little in order to keep your country safe.
So I give J. Edgar, with a runtime of 2 hours and 15 minutes, a B. Now it's time for a Movies with Mitch movie trivia giveaway brought to you by Brewer's Restaurant and Sports Bar. Now pay close attention because here's your question. What was the name of the 2004 biopic starring Leonardo DiCaprio as Howard Hughes? So the first person to post the correct answer on our KYMA Facebook page will get a gift certificate to Brewer's Restaurant and Sports Bar. And then tune in next time for our review of the highly anticipated Twilight Saga Breaking Dawn Part 1. But until then, I'm Mitch Punpayuk for News 11 saying go out and watch a movie. And be careful because I hear the FBI listens in. I take it back. The FBI does nothing wrong.